Hello. It's double Bonita. It's double Bonita day. We are streaming 2 games today. I know, Legends, double the Bonita today. Don't expect it because it's taking a lot out of me. We're going to stick to our usual stream time for the most part, but it was really great to stream Flamecraft Duels earlier, you all. So if you haven't checked it out, check out the VOD. But we have a new guest for the first time ever, Maggie. Hello, Maggie.
Hey, everybody. I'm really excited to be here. Thanks for having me, Bonita.
Yes, and thanks for, coming in at the last second. Okay, so Maggie has been a friend of mine for a really long time. She works in the board game industry as well. Maggie, do you want to tell a little bit about your background?
Yeah, sure. So I currently work at Ravensburger on Disney Lorcana. And I have previously worked at Kickstarter, Exploding Kittens, and Greater Than Games. I predominantly do sales and marketing, but I have been known to do product development and game development as well as game design. And I just really love gaming. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to play a new game because I've not played this game before also.
Yeah, and I'm excited, and I was actually surprised that Maggie had it, so I was like, oh, yeah, I can teach you this on stream. Not a problem. Legend says, I play Lorcana with friends. Also, Legend says, hello, Maggie. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you, Legend.
Yeah, so Maggie has, if you have any Lorcana questions, maybe she'll give you a secret or two. Probably not, but you can
Not
ask
today.
her. You can ask her.
So a thing that you might not know, Benita, because you're not a regular Lorcana player. We had a leak, an information leak today. So I probably will not speak about Lorcana at all because I don't want to say anything else. It was not an internal leak. It was somebody that leaked a press announcement. So anyways, I will not speak on it because I'm too nervous. So
valid. So that press people are never going to get embargo stuff ever again, are they?
I can't say. I cannot say what the reaction will be, but probably there will be something happening. Yeah.
Something happening. Legend says, Maggie, just so you know, if it wasn't April, I would be Team Maggie, but so Team Benita. So Legends has this thing. He's never Team Benita except April, because April's my birthday month, and today is the last day of April. So today's the last day.
It's okay.
The final day where Legends is Team Benita. So, but he wants you to know very specifically.
Okay, I forgive you, Legends.
He would have been Team Maggie otherwise.
I really appreciate it. It's okay. I'm sure I could use all the help I could get, all the rooting I could get, but it's okay. I understand.
So, okay, I was telling Maggie kind of like a little bit of the background of like how I usually like to do my stream, and I always love to start with games that we've played recently before we get into the game of the day. And like I mentioned before, we are going to be playing River Valley Glassworks from All Play. After we talk for a little bit, I'm going to teach Maggie how to play because it's a great game. So Maggie and I were just at a convention together for the last like 10 days. Actually, we were roommates and we didn't have a single fight. Which is
we're very good roommates.
Yeah, we're very good roommates, which is like, because like, you know, like sometimes you get into like squabbles and stuff, but like knock on wood, that didn't happen. And 10 days is a long time too.
It is.
So we got to play like quite a few games together. So Maggie, do you want to talk and also chat as always? What have you been playing recently? I know we had talked about this a little bit earlier today, but some people weren't here. So Maggie, what is like some of the games that really stood out to you that we played? Or it doesn't even have to be with me, just you played in general.
I think you're gonna not like my answer, but I've sat with it for a while, and I really liked Cosmic Frogs.
Why would I not like your answer? I liked Cosmic Frog too.
I felt like a lot of people had a hard time with it, and I sat with it, thought about it, and was like, even though people were having a bad time around me, I still really enjoyed it, and I want to play it again.
So I liked it a lot. I just didn't like. When I'm playing a game, thought 6 people was way too many people for Cosmic Frog. And people in chat, if you played Cosmic Frog before, let me know what you think. I just thought 6 people was way too many.
And also how many people you've played with. Because, I also suspect it's rare that people play with 6 players.
And also, you know, when you're playing a game, I want people in the game like invested. Like I'm not talking about like no one's talking to each other, but like I want them to be invested in the game because like it's a social contract. You're like all playing a game together. So like when someone like gets up to the table and leaves when it's not their turn, it bothers me because like we're all playing a game together, right?
I mean, and that's fair because it also means that they're kind of showing you that like they probably aren't having a good time, and it's like I don't want to make anyone play a game with me. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And also, like, you invite, like, we know who I'm talking about. You invited yourself to the game, too.
So also, I will say this. Had he just chosen to leave, I would have definitely won because him attacking me, he attacked me, like, over and over again.
Yeah, because you attacked him one time, and he's like, revenge.
One time. I mean, I don't blame him. That was also really fun to, like, see how attacks worked and all this stuff, but it's really cool and very visual. Did you see our friend Kathleen, her boyfriend painted the frogs and they are amazing. He did a really good job. He painted them like poison dart frogs.
That's super cool. I
I
don't
have to
think I've
send you a photo of
seen.
that.
Yeah, send me a photo of that. I don't think I've seen that. Yeah, so Cosmic Frog was a very cool experience, and it's actually been a game that I've been like wanting to try for a while because I think I first heard about when I was listening to the So Very Wrong About Games podcast, and they like one of the co-hosts like really likes the game, and like I heard it's like very chaotic, and this game is really chaotic. Apparently, so Jason, Easy Cat taught us the game, and apparently it's a very shitty rule book. So I'm very glad that we were taught the game. But I wanna play it again. I need to give it another try with people who are invested and never at 6 people.
Never at 6 people. Also, probably never. We were almost at what time is it? We ended at midnight. I probably that's an earlier in the day game for me moving forward, but
Yeah,
that was
that's
still really
fair.
fun.
For me, I play games like heavy games
I know.
all hours of the day, so that's not really a problem. But I feel you. Not everyone
That's
can do it, you know.
totally valid though. What was your favorite play? Did we talk about that?
Okay, so favorite play. See, that's like a hard question. Okay, let's see.
It really is.
So I like keep track of board game stats app because I will forget what I played. Okay, so there was a few games that like really stood out to me. So one was Medici by Reiner Knizia, which has been around for such a long time. Hey, Cosmic B, hello. Medici has been around for such a long time, and it's like really good at 5 players. It is like a bidding game for, like I mentioned, Reiner Knizia, with the end goal is set collection, which is how you get points. It was so good that immediately after I finished playing, me and Jason went on Amazon and bought it because, you know, I'm a family of 5 now with my sister-in-law, and she likes games, but there needs to be like less than 5 rules. And games that play well at 5 players with less than 5 rules that are not party games is very rare. Like those very specific specifications is like kind of hard to find. So when I find a game that fits not party, kind of strategy, plays well at 5, has less than 5 rules, like all of those.
Yeah, that is actually extremely rare.
It's
I don't
extremely
think that
rare.
I realized that when you told me that you were playing it. I don't think I realized that it wasn't like super heavy. It has a really heavy title and everything. What's the theme?
Like spices being sailed away and you're getting spending money for spices. I don't know. There's no real theme in Medici. And it's light. It's a light. It's not like it's not heavy. You know what? Now I'm curious as to Medici, BGG. What is the weight on it? Let's see. Yeah, it's a 2.22 out of 5, and it's green, meaning green on BGG, for those who don't know, are like generally like slightly lighter games. It's not like the lightest, like don't get me wrong, it's not the lightest, but it's pretty light. And yeah, I'm excited. And so like apparently, like I didn't even know Steamforged came out with a new edition last year. No idea. Like, I thought Steamforged makes like those really heavy mini games.
Yeah, they usually do. I think that I talked to them over the last year a few different times about like Kickstarter related things. And I do think that they are like expanding their catalog.
Yeah. Well,
which is interesting.
They need better marketing because I literally had no idea. And I'm pretty up to my date on new releases.
No, that's totally fair. I'll have to check it out. I'm really curious about it. That is also a sweet spot for me. Less than 5 rules is great.
Yeah.
For me and my friend group. We're cats, you know? It's really hard to get us all together at the same time, paying attention.
And like, you know, I do play a lot of games with like my brother and sister, like the 3 of us. So we'll play like a lot of games. But when it's all like when my parents are there, when it's all 5 of us, it is harder to find a game. But we do that. Hey, Griff Dog, hello. Space Base at 5, reasonable rules and active play. Oh, that is actually a really good suggestion. You know, one thing I'm a little bit worried about, because Space Base is simultaneous play, I'm worried about the rules getting a little bit mixed up, because like the whole like activating cards, not activating cards, using the cubes, it can get a little confusing, but
do they have a good reference guide, like a quick reference?
Yeah.
That helps a lot.
Yeah, if there's not a reference guide, because I honestly don't remember if Spaces had a reference guide, I can always print one. Like, I know someone on BGG has made reference cards, so I will find it. But that's a good suggestion. Yeah, and if anyone ever in chat has a suggestion for like that very specific like order of games, let me know, because I'm always like looking for games that fall under that. Actually, so I got back from our convention Saturday night, and then Monday was my brother's birthday, and so we all got together for birthday for dinner, and like they were obviously like asking me like, how did the conference go, blah blah blah, and it was like, doesn't matter. Guess what? I discovered our new family game, and I was like so excited to tell them how this game plays. And like everyone at the table seemed pretty excited. They're like, okay, Benita, we'll give this game a try because you seem very excited. And I'm like, ooh, okay. Perfect. Perfect.
That's very sweet. I love that.
Yeah. Griff Dog, First Rat. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think First Rat would play. First Rat is actually very underappreciated, underrated game. It came out from Pegasus Spiel 2 years ago. I actually, like, I bet if you look through all my, like, highlights, like, I streamed it. That was the day where I got, like, over 30 puns on my pun counter because we made so many cheese puns. Just, like, there was a good amount of puns.
A good amount. That's very good.
Did you see what I did there? Okay.
I did.
I'm going to drop my pun command on myself because I'm really proud of that pun. Thank you very much. First Rat, Griff Dog says game is so good. I play with my garden game group, which likes lighter games. Yeah. First Rat, I think you should try First Rat, Maggie. It's a cool theme too. Like, it's fun.
Well, now that I'm using Board Game Arena for the first time, it's a whole new world.
Yeah. Can you
play games all the time.
believe that Maggie had created a Board Game Arena account just for this? I feel so honored.
You're going to be the first person I play with too.
I know. I'm so excited.
Yeah. I guess the majority of the time that I've had to play games online, it's playtesting games. So that's why we've always used TC or Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah,
TTS. That's what it is. Yeah. So I'm excited to try it out. I'm excited to play the game, and also now I'm on here. I can play much more games.
Yeah, and so like one of the reasons why BGA has become such a popular platform is because of async playing. So like currently, you know how you sent me like we're not playing real time, we're playing async. So depending on it, like you get a day to like do one turn, and it's great because generally people are not taking that long. Though I have a very bad track record because of all the traveling I do, and I really don't like playing BGA on my phone. So I generally don't even accept BGA requests when I'm traveling because I know I will just be very shitty at it, and I'm trying to be like better about that. You can just get a whole game in, and like Casey generally plays like very heavy games on like on BGA, while like I tend to play like slightly lighter. When I was like getting ready for the World Series of Board Gaming, I played so many games of Lost Ruins of Arnak on BGA.
Oh, because you were training.
I was training. Yeah.
I forgot. How did that go? Did you win?
No, I did not. But
how long did you stay in?
So
I totally forgot you did that. That's awesome.
I was like out after the first round for Lost Ruins, and I also was in the Splendor tournament, and I tied for first place in the Splendor tournament, like in the first round.
That's pretty impressive.
I still didn't win in the first round, but I tied for first place, and they won because they had one less card than me, and that's like the tiebreaker because you like won with one less card, and I'm just like, that's so aggravating because that was like the best game of Splendor I've ever played in my life.
Yeah, you'll never feel that thrill again.
I'll never feel that thrill again. Okay, so just speaking about games that we played, chat, let me know what you've been playing. I played a lot of games that I'm actually going to just do. I haven't done like a recap stream in a while, and I did like a rapid reviews thing earlier this year, so I'm going to come back to it. So I played a lot of games, and if you are interested, you can always go to my Instagram, and I have highlights for every single convention I go to. So if you ever been like, what did Benita play during Gathering of Friends? Just go to my GOF, and you will find every single game that I took a picture of, which generally is every single game that I played. You will see what it is there. But if you want to know what I thought about it, stay tuned. I will be streaming that like sometime in May. But Yeah, we just played so many games. Like I was very proud of how many games I got to play. I feel like I still could have played more,
I
but
could have played more.
yeah.
I did not do great. I had to work during the convention, and so I did not do as good on my gameplays, but just like more fodder for next year. Also, I'm hosting a game night next month
Oh,
in
you really?
my area.
That's so
Yeah, I was
cool.
like, I want to play more games. And hanging out with my old team at Greater Than Games also inspired that because I was like, we need another like touch base soon, right? So
Yeah.
in June, if you're in St. Louis in June, you can come to my game night.
That sounds fun. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but it sounds fun.
Probably, hopefully not. You need a break from travel.
I do. My cousin, I had dinner with my cousin today, and she's like, she had been traveling a lot for like work and like fun, and she's like, I never used to get why you would say you're tired after traveling. I would just be like, is this like a humble brag? And she's like, now I actually get it. You do get tired after you travel. I'm like, yeah.
It's
I was
exhausting.
never trying to brag about how much I travel. I was genuinely tired, and you're like 22 and I'm 35.
You
So
have
if you're
exactly.
tired,
You have
can
no
you
idea.
imagine how tired I am?
That's hilarious. That's like you have no clue. You have
No,
no clue.
no. And like, I have a lot of energy, but like, I still get tired.
Yeah, well, and like it's hard to keep up with other stuff. Like as much as I love gaming, gaming is not everything we do. So I haven't talked to my dad in a week, 2 weeks, three
Yeah.
weeks. I don't even know now. I'm just kidding. But
Yeah.
like it's just little things like that where you have to keep up with the rest of your life. It's really hard.
It is really hard.
Emails. Oh my
Like,
God.
because I was
Emails.
gone for like 10 days and like I'm going to be traveling later at the end of this month. I like had to cram in
Insane.
like so many like family things because I'm like, I got to maintain
What do
those
you mean at the end of
relationships.
this month? You leave tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But I'm only going for 36 hours.
That's time. That's like 3 days.
Yeah, you're right.
No,
You're
it's
right.
not.
It's like
That's
one
not three
day.
days. It's one day, but
It's
I
one day.
can't count.
It's okay. Um, yeah, I mean, I think I've mentioned this before, but I am going to the launch party for Fireside Games. It's called Please Don't Burn My Village. It's going to be at Ravenwood Castle in Ohio. I'm very excited. Other board game people are going to be there. We're just going to play games in a castle. Like, how fun does that sound? Like, that sounds, I'm very
In
excited.
Ohio.
In Ohio.
Sorry, just kidding. Sorry, Ohio.
We're not shitting on Ohio.
Yeah. You're right. Ohio's okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. But I'm only
No, it's a
going.
really cool
I'm
castle.
going Thursday. I'm flying back Friday because Friday and Saturday I'm gonna be in Baltimore for a wedding. So like
You're gonna be so tired.
I'm gonna be so tired. I still haven't recovered from gathering. Like I'm so tired. But it's fine. It's fine. You will recover when you dead. Like I'll sleep when you're dead, right? Like that's the phrase.
You'll sleep when I'm dead? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll sleep when I'm dead. That's what I meant to say.
That's hilarious.
I know.
No, I agree. There's no sleep for the wicked.
That's
Speaking
a
of
good
which,
phrase. Yeah.
I saw the movie Sinners, and I know you don't like horror movies, but you should check it out. Michael B.
Really?
Jordan is extremely a hot vampire in it. It's very good.
Is it horror or scary?
I don't think I personally, my opinion of vampire movies is always that like they're never that scary.
Yeah, I don't think
Because
vampire movies are that scary either.
exactly, it's more gory than it is scary. It's a lot sexy. It's very hot,
Okay.
Michael B. Jordan and other like everyone in it's hot. So
yeah, for some reason gore doesn't really bother me. So if it's not like super scary, because but like I get scared more about the supernatural like ghost shit. But if and like things like that, but vampires, I don't know. I grew up with vampires, like you know what I mean. Like that doesn't scare me. I read
exactly,
all the Twilight.
yeah.
I read all the Twilight books. Okay. I
It's
will
not-
give
yeah,
this movie
you
a
should check it
chance. I'll give it a chance. Wow. Okay. I had to go find someone to watch it with now because I don't want to watch it by myself.
I'm going to see it again on Sunday, and I have no shame about that. We went yesterday, and we're going again on Sunday.
I love that you're going again. Griff Dog says Team Edward. I I like both of them, and I was very stupid. And what I made a shirt. This is like before the days where you could like book tickets, like you had to go stand in line. So for like the second movie, I was like a freshman in college or something. It was a long time ago. So my friends and I made T-shirts, and you know what? Do I really want to admit what I wrote? I don't think so. I like both people. How about
You
that?
should.
Well, no, I don't
Please
think
admit.
so.
Please admit. I also stood in those lines. I did not wear merch, but I did
I
stand in
didn't
those
wear
lines.
merch. My friends and I made T-shirts. Who had money
You
for
made it. I'm
merch?
sorry. That's
Yeah.
better. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It's much better that you handcrafted it instead
I
of
don't know why you're being so
purchasing the
sarcastic, but yeah, it is better.
No, we had a lot of fun with that stuff. We when the Hunger Games came out, we dressed up way back when before we knew. Well, never mind. I won't get into that one. But we used to dress up for the
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the premieres because that's like the closest thing we could get to a convention. We lived in
Yeah.
Indiana. Like,
I
yeah.
dressed up like
It's so
for
fun.
Harry Potter movies things so many times. Like so
That's
many
exactly what I was
times.
gonna say. We dressed up before
Yeah.
we like knew. We don't do that now.
Yeah.
But anyway,
To be clear, this was like 15 years ago before J.K.
exactly.
Rowling
It
was
was
a horrible
before
human
we
being.
knew.
Yeah, it's before we knew. But I dressed up as like gender bent Harry Potter like a few times with like the glasses and the scar and everything. But I was a sexy Harry Potter.
I did. I was Bellatrix like many times, and I have this black wedding dress. Yeah, and my hair is wet right now, so you can't tell how big it can get. But they would tease out my hair. It took me like a whole bottle of conditioner to make it normal again.
Wait, hold on. Do you have pictures of this? Because I want to see.
My Facebook doesn't. My old Facebook has gotten taken down, so we'll see if I can find photos. I might be able to find some photos.
Yes. Oh my God. I will try to find photos of the Harry Potter. I know it's somewhere. I must have it somewhere.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
You would never get rid of that.
It's somewhere. Like it's Facebook. Maybe it's like a private Facebook album because I had to private because like you know when you used to post like everything, right? So like at least I did.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Like private that shit like 10 years ago. But
go through everything and be like, which ones are the cute photos? Which are the ones you can see?
Yeah, valid. I don't even know how we got started talking about like cosplaying and getting ready for movies.
I don't remember what we said. Hot vampires. It all goes back to hot vampires.
It goes back to hot vampires.
Lead back to hot vampires.
No.
No, but and the music's very good in it too. I will also add that in for Sinners.
Really?
The music, the soundtrack, so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it out. I will try this. Like maybe I'll have to see it like next weekend, but we'll see.
Yeah, pace yourself, dude. You got time.
Well, not really, because next weekend it's my brother's having a birthday party because like I forbid him from having it while I was gone. And so he's like, that means I'll have to have it 2 weeks after my birthday because we all have to go to this wedding this weekend. I'm like, yeah, you can't have your party and I can't not be there. And he's like, okay, fine. And I said, in return, because he always throws a pool party, in return, I will make extra food. Because I always make food, but I will make extra food for your party. So I have a busy weekend next week.
For a pool party?
Huh?
Yeah. Is it going to be warm enough for a pool party? Not to be boring, but...
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
And also our pool heats up, so it's fine.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah.
Y'all fancy.
My parents are fancy. To be clear, it's their pool. We have it at their house.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
We don't have the pool. My brother doesn't have the pool. My parents do. Yeah. Okay. Should we go play this game? Because I just looked at the time and I'm like,
yes.
Oh yeah, let's go play. Let's go play for River Valley Glassworks. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Chat at this table. Oh, you can. Oh, that's cute. There's a little chat there.
Hello, everyone. My name is Benita Kaur. I am joined by Maggie Clayton, and we're about to play River Valley Glassworks from All Play. We're currently playing on BGA, so you can also play on that platform. So, Maggie, you don't know how to play, right?
Right.
So, I am going to teach you. So, you're the Beaver Boutique?
I guess I am.
And I have said this many times, but for those of you who don't know, I was the creative developer on this game, meaning I came up with the names of all the player boards. So I came up with the
That's
Beaver
true.
Boutique and the River Valley Glass Collective, and all the other board names. There's a lot of puns. For example, the alligator, she's the only like carnivore in River Valley. So I named her Rosie's Grit and Glass because, like, she's like the only carnivore. And I thought like Rosie was cute because like Rosie the Riveter. Anyway, that was my thinking behind it.
That's adorable.
And like the Beaver Boutique, I think I named her like Barbara or something. Like she's just like a single mom, like doing this thing. I thought
Oh,
this
she's
was
got
like
a real story.
she's got a backstory. I got the backstory from Joe, and then I came up with the name. So I'm pretty proud of it. If you go into the rule book, you'll see my name in the rule book, which is my first time ever, which I thought was very cool.
That's awesome. I love that.
Okay, but what are you doing? So I think it makes more sense to kind of talk a little bit about how the game is scored, because then it will make a little bit more sense. You're essentially going to be collecting glass from the sliding like river, and then you're going to be taking the glass that you collect and putting them onto your board, and they have to go left to right. And once you start a column with a color, you cannot put another color in that column. So the next color will be into like the rightmost column. So like, again, glass will go left to right and choose a color. That color will be the rest of the column. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, why does this matter? Because there's two ways of scoring. There is column scoring and row scoring. So if you'll notice on your board, the 1, 2, 4, 7, 11, 16, 22. Hey, Hornus. Hello, hello. So like for every completed row or however far you get your rows, you will get that amount of points. So if like the bottom row is filled all the way, you'll get 22. If your next row is filled up to just the 4, you get 4. However, if there's even one space in between, for example, you get it in like the first 2 columns, you skip a column, and then you have the next 2, it doesn't matter. It's just going to count for 2 points instead of the 11. So that's the row scoring. It's pretty straightforward. You just count how many pieces of glass are in that row, okay? Now, what's get more interesting is that you'll notice the columns have numbers on them because you score your top 2 highest columns. And you'll notice the columns that are really easy to fill, which are the first like few columns, have way less points than the columns towards the right side of the board. Because again, you're filling it up by color first. So once a column color is claimed, you can't add more colors to that column. Why does this matter? Because there's different glass rarities. You'll see it on your player chart. Like white and purple and blues are a lot more common than yellow and orange. And you'll also notice there is only 7 columns on the board while there are 8 colors. So you want to make sure you don't pick up that 8 color because that will go to your overflow area. And every piece in your overflow area is -3 at the end of the game. So something to keep in mind. And now, just for the last part of the scoring, it's your 2 highest columns. But if a column is like, if you have a 4 high column and you have another 4 high column, ties cancel each other out. They're completely ignored, and you go to your second highest column. So don't make the mistake that many people have before, that you build a column all the way to the top, and then you build a second column all the way to the top. Those 2 columns are disqualified.
That is good to know. That would be a mistake I would make.
Yeah. And like I think that scoring is really interesting because you purposely don't want some colors because you're going to tie up your highest column. Now, that's the scoring, but what are you actually doing on your turn? There's only 2 things you can do on your turn. You're going to pick up a whole section from the river and place it into your board. And how are you going to do that? You have a hand of 3 tiles right now. You either put the matching shape, and you'll notice the shapes are like on the river. Do you see how there's a triangle? If you put a triangle there, you can pick up all of the tiles from the adjacent 2 river tiles, like one or the other. So not the tile that you're placing the tile in, but the two adjacent ones. So for example, if I place a tile into the triangle section, I could either take those two purples or those two other purples on the left. That was not a good suggestion, but like, do you see what I'm saying? You can either pick up all of them.
I see it on the board.
On the river
Not
board.
like the gems, but
Yeah.
okay, I get it. So this is the one with the blue stone is the triangle piece. Okay. Triangles, hearts.
Yes.
I don't know what that shape is.
So the shapes matter when you're placing the tiles to pick up tiles. And if you ever have two of the same color, or sorry, two of the same shape, that's a wild. Like, for example, you really want a circle. You want to put the circle one because you want to get those heart tiles. You can put two of the same shape into anything so you could have more freedom. Okay, and that's it. That's like one thing you can do. Or you can go into the lake, and take 4 out of 5 tiles, or either 5 out of 5 tiles. It's one or the other, and your hand is maximum is 5. So you never want to go to the lake when you have tile like more than like one tile in your hand, because then that will go into your overflow area. And all of this is on your player board. Like your turns, it's a place and gather or draw, and you're drawing 4 pieces. Like those are the only 2 things you're doing on your turn. So everything's laid out on the player board. But that's generally how the game goes.
Cool. Okay. I can't promise that I'm going to be good at it, but I'm excited to play.
Yeah. And it's a learning game for you, and it's I think you'll be great. You are actually going to go first.
Oh, cool. Okay. So you said if I place a triangle on between the 2 purple stones, then I get the purple stones?
Then you get either adjacent. So wherever you place a tile, you choose from which adjacent tile that you want to collect all the glass pieces.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Hey, Deadpan, how are you? Hello.
Confirm selection. What?
I know this is your first time using BGA, so what is the notification that you're getting?
Okay, so I selected the green stone, that is a triangle, to place where I think I'd like to place it. You must place glass from your hand to the river. Confirm selection. You must select a river tile to take it. Oh, I'm just stupid.
Okay.
I'm just stupid. I realized when I read it again, I figured. Okay. That's all I do on my turn, right?
Nope, because you gathered,
I put it in
now
the
you have to place, yeah. And you don't really have any options for this because you just chose purple. So now shapes don't matter on your own player board. It's just color matters now on your player board.
Okay.
Which is fun. So like you're building up.
Okay.
You're building that you're going to place it, and you have to place left to right. That's not an option. And you're going to place the both and purple. So something to keep in mind, that purple is a common color. So if you do build up all the purple, that will be one of your highest columns. Just something to keep in mind, unless you just tie it off. So that was a great first turn. I will, now it's my turn. Let's see. What do I want to do? I will play this. I'm going to place glass on the river. I'm going to place this blue over here. And then I want to take this river tile. And I will place the green and then the blue. So I placed 2 tiles as well. And then, Maggie, like BGA did it for you. You pick up the tile, like if you were playing this in real life, you would pick up that river tile and move it to the back of the river, and that's why the river is constantly flowing, and like you would add more glass onto the river. And that's kind of like how the river like is imitating the fact that it's a flowing river of glass. That's
cool. I like that a lot. Okay. Now I need to place another thing. This is a heart. I want not purples, so for scoring things, you want more rare stuff.
Yeah, and you know, you can get a lot of points by building rows. So like getting different colors is always good because you need different colors to get
Oh,
up to
because
that
that's what you for
22,
the.
right?
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
You're gonna pick it up.
Um.
It's your first game. We all know that. No
Oh
biggie.
yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Place glass on river. I want to place this glass here and get that. Confirm selection.
Ooh, you got those. Those are some good colors.
Yeah, right. I did okay. Okay.
You did okay.
Enter. I
Okay, let's see. What? Ooh, you gave me. There's some good options there. But do I already want purple already? No, I don't want purple already. Hmm. If I do that. You know what? Fine. Fine. I'm going to place this glass on the river. Chat, you all can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to pick that up. Confirm selection. And place that on the board. Okay. Cool. So this game is like pretty fast. Like you can like fly through a game in like 20 minutes.
And how many glass do you take from the lake?
You take whatever is on
Five?
that
Four?
tile. Oh, from the lake?
All of it?
So you would like, are you talking about filling your hand up? You draw 4 and your hand size is 5. So if you, I
Okay.
would recommend you don't draw from the draw until you have 1 or 0 in your hand, because anything extra that you have to draw 4. It's gonna go into your overflow, and every overflow piece is -3, and you cannot, if it's in your overflow, you cannot remove it. So it's pretty brutal.
Cuckoo. Thank you.
Yeah, but you only have one
Uh,
piece in your hand, so you could do the draw action. Like, that
oh,
would be fine.
okay. Confirm selection. I just did the draw action.
Yeah. And like I said,
So I did.
you have 2. That
Wait,
was
do I
your
see
turn.
those?
That was your turn.
Yeah.
And also those 2 hearts, as a reminder, 2 of any of this shape is a wild.
Oh, wild.
Yeah, and that's
I
always
accidentally did a
helpful.
good thing.
You did accidentally do a good thing.
It's my favorite type of accidental.
Well,
Um,
wilds are always good. You know what? I'm actually gonna take glass from the lake too, because there are a lot of good. I also want a
I
wild,
know.
because having a wild is very very nice.
Pretty powerful, right? Okay. So probably use my wild, but what do I want? I gotta go look at this. Okay, so the yellows are rarer and the like
Mhm.
jade.
Yep.
So maybe I want to do it there to get that. Or not there, but okay. Oh wait, I didn't even have to use a wild. I'm a dummy.
Can you
Don't use
can
a
you
wild if
like
you don't have
can
to.
you like reset?
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
Okay. Yeah. Don't use a wild if you don't have to.
Yeah. Do you like how I chat's gonna learn that that's what I do. I will talk to myself. I'm giving myself a pep talk every time.
As you should. Okay, if I do an orange, white and green. No, that would go there. Oh my god, that would tie up
No,
everything.
but look that you could get that wild right there, and that green's pretty special.
That green is special? Is it? Is it special?
It's a little. I mean, you would know. Are you giving me crap? Are you? Was that sarcasm?
Yeah. Well, I mean, those are pretty good colors. Oh, oh no, those would just go into my thing. No, I don't want that. I'm undoing it. Oh, I can't undo it, huh? They're like, you already took this class, Benita. You have to take it. Yep, they won't let me undo it. Okay, well, I guess I did that.
I'm
And right
sorry.
now, if you look at my, no, it's not your fault. If you look at my board, I have 3 columns that are all timed. So that those give me 0 points.
Oh well, but we're not done yet,
No,
right?
we're not. We're
So
not. But I'm
there's
not doing
time.
well. Also, this game is great, and I've played it so many times, but I am actually spectacularly bad at this game. Like, I don't often win it.
That makes me happy. I was gonna be mad if you were like, I'm a ringer for this game,
No,
actually.
no, I'm
So I'd be like, that's
definitely
cool. Thank
not.
you for picking me.
Definitely not.
Okay. So what colors do I not have in my I don't have light blue or white. Um, I don't really want all of the light blue, but I do want some of the light
Oh
blue.
wow, you're
Okay.
doing a much better job of building out
Let's,
that row than I am. Good
you
job.
know, we're trying our best.
You're trying our best.
I don't want, oh wait, I do want that color. So yeah, maybe I'll do that.
And I will just double check, but I'm pretty sure that the game end is triggered when someone has 17 glass on their board. And you can always check on the right. It says Benita has 7 glass on the board, Maggie has 6 glass on the board. Just something to keep in mind.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
Is the app, like you said, you don't use it on your phone? Is it like an app on your phone, or is it like a like logging into the web page though?
Yeah, it's logging into a web page. I wish Board Game Arena had an app, but they do not at the
Yeah, that'd be
moment.
convenient.
Yeah, it would be. Okay. Ooh. Let's do this. Just take all the blue. That's a good column. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that turn.
I'm really proud of you. I think you did a
Thank
good
you.
job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, I
How is everyone's Wednesdays going? Have you guys like started thinking about the weekend? Any cool weekend plans? You have any like are you going to take it easy this weekend, Maggie?
sorry, I'm thinking.
You're
I
fine.
do have some weekend plans. It's my friend's birthday is actually next week, but we're gonna get together Friday to oh my gosh, which one should I pick? I need to make a decision.
You can tell me
We're gonna get together
after you're done
Friday.
with your turn.
I'm just like
You
it's like I
gotta
forgot
think.
everything you just I gotta think, yeah. What do I need? I need a white in that to make it work. But it's very hard for me to want to just take a one spot, like a one stone, now
I
that I know that I
know. It's like yeah, you don't want to.
okay, confirm selection. There we go.
Wow,
No,
you
so it's
have
Matt
made
and my
that
friend.
spot spicy. Also, you have to put the glass on the board. Your board, Maggie.
Oh, wait, what am I doing wrong? I'm sorry.
You have to put the glass on the board. You just gotta click on those now. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I just didn't hit my end turn. My bad.
No worries.
Um, yeah, it is a very what I like to call a fat boy. Um, it's a real scientific term, but yeah, that tile is getting pretty interesting.
I think I'm gonna
So
take
no,
it.
I'm going to my first escape room Friday.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for his
This
birthday.
is your
And
first ever
then
escape room? Wow.
yeah, I don't know why. Like there's no reason behind it. I just hadn't gone ever and I uh I was actually kind of surprised he wanted to go. So I'm pretty hyped that
Yeah.
it's actually happening.
When escape
Okay.
rooms were like really popular like 5, 6 years ago, my family and I went to so many, especially because that was like the time of like Groupon. So I think I was like in
Mm.
college or post college, so I didn't have like a lot of money. So my friends and I would like get Groupons to escape rooms. Like it's a fun activity. Like I've always been a nerd, clearly. So like it was a fun thing to do.
No,
Okay.
I agree. Like it's it's weird that I haven't. So I'm excited to get to go to one. We're also going to see Sinners again on Sunday,
All right.
and I have to find him a birthday cake. Um, and I realized today when I went to order it that I am like 2 days too late. I needed to order in advance. So hopefully I can find a really nice like Walmart cake and decorate it in a fun way.
Yeah. Costco
TikTok is gonna
cake
help me with that
case.
one.
Costco cake is also really good too.
Yeah, I've heard that, and that is definitely on the board. The issue is, I don't really want ones in the lake. Dag nabbit.
I'm going to because it's
But
your
I'm gonna
first
have to do
game.
that.
I am going to point out that I have 16 pieces on my board, so I'm really close to triggering endgame at 17.
Okay, so maybe I do want ones in the river. Wait, no, I don't because the river I can't use. I need stuff that I can use. So
Well,
I
things
need to
that
get.
you eventually put out into the river, you have a good chance of getting it back later turns, but like it's too close to the end, so I wouldn't count on it. Right? Like eventually you can get what you put out in the river. You can put it out in hopes that you'll get it on a later turn, but that is a little too
Yeah,
much strategy for this game.
this will work. This is a good selection for me. And 14, damn it. How do you have so many more than me? Oh, I know how. It's
that
because of that big
fat
fat tile.
that big fat tile. You let me have it.
I know. What is wrong with me?
What is wrong with
Chat, you're
you?
not keeping me in the game. No, I'm just kidding. Can I just blame
Ooh.
your chat? Because I can't see them.
You know you cannot.
I'm sorry. That's not nice.
Okay, I took some from from the lake because I needed some variability for my last turn. So I gave you an extra turn. I didn't trigger the end game.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Such a kindness. But
I'm.
I have to go to the lake.
Oh, you have to go. I thought you were going to the lake last turn.
No, I chose not to. It's okay. It's okay. This is how it's meant to be.
That's a learning game. It's fine.
Yeah. We can play again, and then I'm gonna whoop you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean we will play again because it's very short. So let's see. What do I want? I want a white and a yellow. Can I get that? I can't do that. That would be bad for me. That would go into my overflow. Ooh, all of these are like pretty bad because. Oh no, man. The color I want is not there. Just get white. White
uh,
and purple. It would take away 15 points. I would get 9 points instead. But I could get 12
yeah,
instead of
just
15.
do it.
Just do it.
I'm just kidding. I don't. I have no idea. Don't listen to me.
I feel like that's not good advice.
I would never want you to take it easy on me. So if you better just do whatever's best.
Mm. See, adding that will go to 12. But that's taking away so many points. I'm mad at what I have done to myself.
It's okay. I still think you probably won. You have still significantly, well, actually not as significant, but you're about to play stones, so significantly more stones than me. So you must have won.
That's not necessarily true. We'll see. Oh, wait, hold on. Restart. I want to put this. I literally just took 3 points away from myself, which is okay. This is triggered, so no one can take stuff from the glass. But if you only had if you had less than 3, you would have filled up to 3. And the game end is triggered. I think because you were first player, I get to get one more turn, but you get one more turn, Maggie.
Okay. Let's see. What's a good choice? So getting a green, not like a dark green, cannot get, would have been a good choice. Can't do that. Getting 3 new colors would be a good choice because I think they would fall in there. Damn it,
Oh my god,
orange.
I
Oh, no.
miscalculated. I remember how I was like, oh, I went from 15 to 12. Hey, Soyo Okaze, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, hello. No, because those columns are tied. They cancel each other out. Then you go to the next lowest, and they're all 2s, and so they cancel each other out. So I only have one column. Oh my gosh, I totally messed up. Hello, how are you?
I can't undo. Yeah, I extremely just messed up. So don't you worry.
Ooh,
I didn't realize.
What did you mess up for?
Oh, you'll see. I am now tied in all 3 of my
Oh
columns mistakenly.
no! Well, you'll get points for the 12 column. Oh, you got some pretty nice columns. Okay, I need to must place glass from your hand to the river. Okay, I need to fix this.
Fix this.
Wait, what is happening? Let me refresh. If I need to... No, I don't want to get purple. I just need that. I'm going to place a wild. I'm going to place it here so I can pick this up. This will solve my problems. This will go there. Whew.
This will solve my problems
This
is
will solve
funny
my
to me.
problems. Okay. And that was it.
All right. Oof. 37.
Okay, so
It's okay. It's
it's okay.
okay.
It's your first time. Let's look at the final situation, okay? So, Maggie, you were able to get the 22 for the bottom row, and then the second row, you got 4, and for the third row, you got, sorry, for the second row, you got 2, for the third row, you got 2, and the fourth row, you got 2. So you got a fair amount of row points, and then for your column, because the purple, green, and white all tied, your column scoring was only 12.
Yeah, that was where the bummer happened.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll do better next time.
You'll do better next time. Yeah, so... Oh, it doesn't, like, break it down, but that makes sense. So I'm going to propose a rematch. I just sent that to you, so you just got to accept it.
When...
It should have just, like, popped up.
Oh, I did not see anything pop up.
Go to BGA.
Oh, it's refreshing the site.
Okay.
I got a new trophy.
Yay!
Yay! Can I play now? Okay. It's popping up with a bunch of stuff. Okay. I'm now on BGA. I have a notification. No, it's not that. It's this. You're searching for a player. What button
So,
do I hit?
it should be, like, you should have, like, a notification, maybe. Oh, this is...
Oh, join. Yeah,
Yeah.
it says join. Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Go
cool.
to game. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine.
Are we here? Am I here?
Yeah, you're here. Also, this is one of my favorite ones, too. Hoppington's Glassmark, because they're frogs.
Yes, I got the alligator. I was really, really hoping I would.
Yay! Rosie's Grit and Glass. So proud.
Grit and Glass. She's a tough one, that Rosie.
Only carnivore in River Valley.
It makes her a deadly threat. Dun dun dun. Yeah,
Oh.
she would definitely eat the Hoppingtons. That'd be a tasty snack for her.
Okay, I'll drop the pun command for that, but that did not be a full pun command. But she's not gonna eat them. They're friends.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Whatever you say.
Okay, so let's see what I gotta do. Don't want to put right.
So what are your? Oh, you have a wedding. Whose wedding?
A family friend. So I'm missing like
That's
her
cool.
like one of her events on Thursday because I'm gonna go to the castle. But her wedding and then her reception is on Saturday, so I'll go to that.
What a fun casual thing to be able to say. I'm gonna miss a little bit of the wedding to go to this castle.
Well, I'm not gonna tell people that at the wedding because like that makes me sound like a jerk. But that's what I'm gonna be doing.
That's fair. That's a good choice. Wise choice.
My family knows, but that's okay. Hold on. I want to put this first, then that first. Yes. Okay. I put some glass. So let's see. Now, Maggie, you're like a River Valley Glassworks pro now.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you're totally a pro.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
You probably already answered this, but just remind me. The rarity doesn't actually matter, only that like if I want, well, I guess it matters because it's how likely I am to be able to fill something up. So if I put a purple at the far end, I'm very likely to fill up that column versus if I put like a gold at the far end.
Yes, and it's also balancing columns and rows. Like, do you want to fill up more rows or more columns? It's definitely like a very delicate balance.
Okay, all right. Ooh. Let's see. What should we do? What can we do? And then what should we do?
What do you want to do?
But what do I want to do? I'll just play. Okay, gotta click that button first, anyways.
Okay. I like that
And then I have to
you and me
oh,
are going to
I
be
didn't.
fighting over that Arctic color, so that's great.
Arctic. That's a good
Arctic.
color.
It is a good color. The pieces, y'all, are
And
so nice. I have the deluxe version of this game, and it's beautiful.
it's all actual stone, right? Or like a jet, like glass or something.
Yeah, it's glass. The deluxe version is glass, like actual glass, which is
That's
pretty cool.
cool.
Yeah. Okay, what do I want? If I put this over here, I can get purple, or I can get orange, but it's too soon to get orange. If I do that, I can get purple or purple. Okay, do I want purple or purple is basically the thing. So let's get purple.
I would go with purple.
I think so too. I think
The
I
options
should
are
go with
purple and purple.
purple. seems like the right move. Okay, and it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Place glass in river. So, okay. Could use it as a wild. Maybe I'll do that.
Wilds are always helpful. It gives you so much
I know, but now
information.
look what I've given you.
Whoa.
Just a absolute
I don't think
fatty of a
you did give me an absolute fatty, but I can't access it. So,
yes. That's what I was hoping for.
yeah.
Suffer.
You suffer.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's mean.
You are not kidding, but that's okay.
I was not kidding. That is true.
Yeah. Also, something I want
I
to point
mean,
out, like the color, also what you draw from the lake makes a difference because you're putting it onto the board, which is eventually going to come to your own personal board. So, like, if you're just debating between shapes, kind of pay attention to the color too.
that is smart. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is that I was not. So that is a good point. And I will be confirming my selection from the lake. Yes. Yes. Oh, but then I could have two wilds, and wouldn't that be smart?
Yeah, I always try to
Probably.
get a wild if I like can.
Yeah,
But
it feels good. It feels good to
yeah,
know that I did a thing too.
but
Like,
now I get this fat stack, which I'm really
I
excited
know.
about.
Regret.
You should.
Regret.
Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Okie dokie.
So now I do have 8 pieces compared to your 5, which is not that much more.
Yeah, but if I keep this up, I'm a fool. Okay.
What do you think so far?
I like it. I like it a lot. I think that it's like you said, it's not super complicated. But it still makes me feel like I have a lot of agency in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I think that that's
This
really important.
actually, I think, remember how we're talking about like the 5 players, light rules, but still fun? This would be a really good game for that because I'm pretty sure this plays up to 6
I
or
was
5
thinking that.
players. Yeah.
I was thinking that too. That this would be good for my family. Like it's light enough for my family. So
Yeah.
my family plays far less games than your family. So you would think that since I've worked in games for so long, they would love games. No,
Nah.
it has not changed. No.
Damn, I don't want any of this. But I have no choice. Okay. I took it.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
I really don't have a plan. So
That's
like
okay.
I feel like I've really been winging it a little bit up until now. And we're gonna keep with the vibes.
It's all about the vibes,
And
anyway.
yeah, I mean I just did make all my columns even with that. So what a choice. That's not how you're supposed to play.
That's not part of the strategy, but you know, it's a choice that you made.
I wish I could say that I was really thinking about it when I did it. I was not.
I also made all my columns
Uh,
even, but I'm hoping that I'm going to get more opportunities to change it up.
I agree. That's exactly what I was hoping. I believe in it. We're
I believe in
you're only 2 points
myself.
ahead of me right now.
Yeah.
I believe in
It's not 2
myself.
points, it's
Thanks,
2 tiles,
guys.
right? Like, I want to make that
Yeah,
clear. It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
points because points are who knows.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, you could calculate, but that's a lot of work.
Nobody taught me how to do math. I'm just a woman. Kidding, kidding, obviously.
To be clear, everyone, she was kidding.
I know how to do math. Uh, they did teach me. They were
They did
willing.
teach me math. Ah, I was able to make the column better. I'm very excited for that turn. That was a
I
very good
made
turn for
one
me.
column better. You made all columns better. Gosh, darn it. Okay. So if I were to not do any of that, ugh, I could make things worse.
So
I can make things a lot worse.
that's not what you want to do in this game.
You're saying that's not the goal? Oh
I think
gosh.
that's
What
not
have
the
I been doing?
goal. Yeah.
Um,
Shockingly, not the goal.
okay. What? What? Okay, well, actually, let's start with where can I even place this tile? Because I keep looking as if I can place it anywhere, and that's not true. So I'll just place it here, and that will be my fate. Oh, my gosh. Okay. There we go. Confirm selection. Oh, what a dumb fate. Damn it. I literally am, I'm so dumb.
You are not. I don't know what you did, but you are not.
It's okay. Just don't look at my board. Just pay attention to yourself.
I have to look at your board.
I'm
Oh.
like embarrassed by how stupid that was.
Okay, you still have a few more turns. Okay,
I
chat for
know, but
those
that was
who
I
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, killing myself. Ugh.
It
Okay.
wasn't the best. It wasn't the best turn. But
We've
that's
certainly seen worse.
yeah, like, it's okay.
Oh, there's okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for the chat, like I picked up a greenstone that I cannot place anywhere. And I picked up the singular greenstone. Like it was the only one on the tile. So I really did pick that one up and gave myself -3 points for fun.
For funsies.
It was actually to teach everybody. This is a very teachable moment of pay attention to what's on your board. And don't just pick your favorite color.
That's good advice. Don't pick your favorite
That
color.
I don't pick your favorite color. It's not going to serve you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's in my turn. Slow
So
but
I would
steady wins the race. That's what they say, right?
I believe that someone has said that. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That would give me nope, not great. That's also not a great choice. Wow, I'm in a pickle.
How many idioms can Benita and Maggie use on this stream? Slow and steady. I'm in a pickle. All the idioms. All the idioms.
All right. Well, you know what? We're doing this for fun. So
Yeah.
I'm not making the best choices. I'm just making choices.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, enter.
Okay, you made all your columns equal again.
Shh.
Okay.
Just don't.
Okay.
Well, whatever you do, Maggie, don't grab the 17.
You triggered the end also. So this is my last turn. Interesting.
Great.
What do I want? I want a purple, but a white would go into... Oh, this is okay. This would be okay. Yes, and I can do that. This would not mess up. Okay, cool. Okay, Maggie, your last turn.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. What can we do?
Make your
Um,
columns not all be the same height.
yeah, that's a good plan.
Yeah.
So I can't make orange bigger, but I could do white.
Because don't forget,
But
you're
that would
only
tie with
scoring your two
purple.
highest columns that are not tied.
I know. So how do I live without you? How do I? Oh, I got it. I figured it out. I can do this. I'm a smarty. Did it work? Shit. That's hilarious. I'm so bad at this.
What did you
Um,
do? You
I
evened it
I
out
would
again.
I did. I think that it's the non-tactile experience that's messing with me. Like if I had it
Okay.
in front of me, I wouldn't have such a
Okay.
hard time.
Let's look at
I'm gonna
Maggie's.
blame it on that.
So you got 22
I just do
points.
better.
Yeah, you did do better. Wait, what did they even score? Because you got 22 points and then you got two twos. That's 24, 26. But how did you get 47? Because I guess it shouldn't have scored any of your columns. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
You know what? I misspoke, which actually helped you out here.
It goes to the left.
It goes to
Yeah.
the left. So if they're the same height, it goes to the left. So it scored your 3 and your 8. And for me, I got
Perfect.
122 and then a 4 and then just a 1. But then I was able to get a 25 column and a 12 column.
So in theory, if I tie my columns and then fill those ones all the way up, would I get a 5 and a 10 still? Because it just goes to the leftmost. It doesn't care if it's tied.
It goes to the leftmost, yeah.
Cool. So that's a workaround for me in the future when I goof.
Yeah, so but the thing is like you always want to fill columns more to the right because they have more points, right? But then like it's like when do I put the rare tiles or the more common tiles? Like, yeah, that's like. Do you want? It's fun. I
Want
like
one
this
more
game.
time? Yes.
Do you want to do
Yeah,
one
I
more
want one
time?
more time.
Okay,
Is that
perfect.
okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%, 100%. I love that you're so into it. Okay, I just sent you a proposed rematch. You gotta accept.
Um, where do they come in at?
You should have
Oh,
just like
proposes
popped
a
up.
rematch.
Yeah.
Maybe I've turned off pop-ups or something. I see it now.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
you are
Go
first.
to.
I have the River Valley. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones because this is like the Jeff Bezos of River Valley, and he's a turtle. So I named him Cornelius D. Shellsworth. The most like
I think that's very
pretentious
funny.
name and a pun.
D Shellsworth.
D. You need that initial.
Oh, and you're so cute. Yours is cute. Wait, is it just called the River Valley Glass Collective?
Mm-hmm.
That's really cute. He's
Because he's like very
adorable.
bohemian
Okay.
and like artsy, and he has like a collective.
It's a
Okay.
cool guy doing cool guy stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, place browse on the river.
Okay. I like how Maggie's like, I'm in this game. I'm in this game, in it to win it now.
Yeah, Mama didn't raise no fool. Mama didn't raise a quitter or a fool. I could say a lot more like common phrases.
I mean, me too.
If that was,
I got a lot. I got a lot in here.
yeah.
Okay, we're gonna place glass on the river. We're gonna place heart, so I'm gonna get 3. Having 3 off the bat seems pretty cool. Do I want to
Oh,
rare?
well, you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. It was so nice of you. Okay. I don't love that I started my rose with like one of the most rare colors. Like that actually is not great because it's going to make it harder for me to build rose, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
And that is a good point. I also did the same thing.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's gonna be great.
It's gonna
Um,
be, you know what is happening in 50 or 45 minutes for us? It's gonna be May. You know, like in sync. Tomorrow's May.
Oh, it's gonna be May.
Yeah, wow.
Gonna-
Yeah. Okay, talk to Maggie when she's not doing her turn.
I know, I get very distracted. I'm
That's
so
fine.
sorry.
No, no,
I have to
I'm
really
glad that
focus.
you're enjoying the game. That's good.
Um, no, so what are your May plans? Because you're gone for a lot of May too, right?
Yeah. So we're doing like a cousins trip to LA at the end of the month, and I'm gonna stay for like a little bit longer to just like see people because there's so many like gaming industry people in California in LA. So I'm gonna see if I can like shoot content with people, just hang out with people. I'm staying at my friend's place, and like he's not even gonna be there. So like he's like, yeah, you can take my car and stay at my place. I'm like, perfect. I mean, I'm sad that he's
That's
not gonna
awesome.
be there, but also perfect.
No, that's really convenient to have a car in
Yeah.
LA. Like
Yeah, you need a
it
car
sucks
in
to drive there,
LA.
but
Yeah.
it is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, hold on.
That's very cool. My little brother graduates college in May, and we were gonna try and go on a trip to Japan, but we decided to
Ooh.
postpone. Yeah, we decided to postpone so we could all save up money and be
Yeah.
responsible adults or whatever. Um, so I mean, ultimately, good choice, but
Yeah.
we all
I
hated
know.
it.
I know how that feels.
Okay.
It's not fun being responsible, honestly.
It really isn't.
Yeah.
Don't let the adults fool you guys. It sucks. Um,
Who
yes,
wants to be
this is good
responsible?
choice. These are good decisions, I believe.
I bet they're the best
And
decisions ever.
thank you for believing in me. I'm
Yeah.
trying to do better this time.
I can see that.
Although 37 to 47, I feel like
You did. Yeah.
scores improved.
You are
Did I
definitely.
understand exactly why? No.
You know what? You're improving. That's all that matters. Okay. I took from the river or the lake.
Please.
The
Let's
lake
see
is
which
where
one.
you pick up a hand size, and then the river is the flowing river, a river valley.
This is nice. I guess, yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Cool, cool. Uh, I was gonna ask what your favorite summer activity is because I'm so ready for pools and grilling and like all outdoor I like things that we could possibly do. I'm so ready for it.
I do love summer activities. One of my favorite things, like to do in like Maryland specific, though, like I'm sure it happens in all other states. I love going tubing. Like I'll try to do like once a
Mhm.
summer. I'll like bring a bunch of drinks and food and just make it an all day event with like my friends and like very leisurely go down the river. And there's like a
That's
few
fun.
tubing places around here. And like halfway through, you just like dock for like an hour or two, drink a bunch, eat a bunch. I love tubing. It's like one of my favorite things.
I've actually never been tubing, which is surprising because it
What?
is a very Midwest thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never, and so this summer we're really hoping, like, we're talking about actually like renting cabins that are along the riverside, like along where people float, so that we like float down to our cabins essentially. Um, so hopefully it happens. I'm ready.
Yeah. I hope you
And
get to
I want to make it
experience
to at
that.
least one beach.
Oh, have
What?
you decided where you want to go for a beach?
For a be I'll probably end up in Florida for a beach because my family lives in Florida and that's
Mm,
the right thing to do, visit them.
yeah.
But
Fair.
I, I think
Right now, my game is not going well, chat. It's not. It's not the best, but it's fine. We're making it work. We're making it work.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I believe in you. I think it's gonna be okay.
Thanks.
I did fill up my row, which I don't think I did last time, so that feels
Nice.
good.
That's awesome. That's great.
Oh yeah, you got those Tide cons. This is the other thing. I'm not looking at your board. It's the nature of online play. I'm
Yeah.
not looking at your board, which is maybe better for me, just focus on my own stuff. But are you,
Oh,
Oh,
this
cool. And I have more tiles this time. Not
you
that it
do.
matters, but
Okay, this is interesting. We have this pretty spicy board. I don't know how this is gonna like break down. Okay, that wasn't terrible. It was actually pretty good.
I mean, it worked. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, my like second highest row is only worth 2 points. So like, but I have some time to like get and I really wanted to do that because I caught up with you in glass tiles.
Yeah, good choice. I'm going to the lake, I believe, because
I have to go to like too because I
she's,
have nothing in my hand. She has nothing
yeah, I
in
was
her
gonna say
hand.
she's lacking.
Yeah.
Okay, confirm selection.
Okay. I want more of this color.
I want it that way. Is that in sync? Or was that Backstreet
No, it's
Boys?
Backstreet Boys. Um,
Dang.
I want to go to the Backstreet Boys concert in Vegas so badly.
Sounds terrible. No, not terrible. It that could be fun. My sister, stepsister, she went to a Backstreet Boy concert. She loved it.
Well, so
So
it's not just so I've never been to a Backstreet Boys concert, and I've been a fan since I was like a child because like my parents just never took me to a concert, like American concert. I've actually been to a lot of like Indian Bollywood type of concerts, but like and then I think they had like a tour again in college, which I just like couldn't like get tickets or afford tickets, and then like since then like I just not have the opportunity because they were broken up, but now they're like doing a few dates at the Sphere, which I've always wanted to go to the Sphere too. So like,
that place scares me.
really, why?
I don't think I can handle being high up in it. I just like it feels like you should fall off the side, and I don't like
The
it.
Sphere is a
I think
bar.
the size of it. I know. I don't like it. The size of it really freaks me out.
What? Aren't you on the ground?
Wait, aren't you on the ground? No, you're. What do you mean?
The Sphere. It's like just a big ass ball. Like, what do you mean?
It's got like tiered seats and stuff.
Oh, really? I've never been inside, so I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
it freaks me out. I've seen photos. I've never been inside. Um,
Okay,
I like.
interesting.
I want to like Vegas more than I like Vegas.
Maybe
I
you
want
need
to
to go
go
to
and do fun
Vegas
stuff.
with me.
Maybe I want to do fun stuff in Vegas. The thing that always happens is like I don't like gambling that much. It makes me really anxious.
Oh,
And
I don't. I
every time
don't
I go,
gamble. I don't gamble in Vegas at all. Gambling is not for me.
perfect. Then I will go to Vegas with you.
Yeah.
Every time I go to Vegas with my family, they are all very like they love gambling and they get really into it. And then when somebody starts losing, I get like wildly uncomfortable.
Oh.
Um, I can't like it just makes me super anxious.
Yeah.
So I just try to avoid it at all costs.
Also, I did
Um,
trigger the end game, by the way.
I saw that. I see that. I saw it.
Yeah, so I
I'm
don't
trying to
I like
decide.
Vegas because I don't gamble and I'm not really tempted by that stuff. But I like the like going out and I love the food in Vegas, like on strip and off strip. So I like to make sure I go to do both things. And just like the music and the food and the vibes. Like, I don't know, I'm a big Vegas fan. But only for like a few days, to be clear. I couldn't go for much longer than like 3 days. Like if it wasn't for a board game convention.
Yeah, I get that. I think I made the best choice for me. We'll see.
Okay,
We'll
I
see when
get
scoring happens.
one more turn. Let's see.
That's the other thing. It's always just like more fun when you go with people that are into the thing that you're into because I wanted to go to like Meow Wolf and museums because there's a lot of really cool museums in
Yeah.
Vegas. And guess what? No one else wanted to do is go to really cool museums. So,
I did Meow Wolf.
understandable.
Me and Casey did Meow Wolf the last time we went, and I liked it a lot.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
That one's probably my favorite or Grapevine. Wow, I did worse. But I felt like I understood better.
Yeah.
Let's look at the final situation. How
Let's
did
look at
I?
let's look at Maggie's final situation. Okay, so you needed
Me
one
too
more
there.
blue to build that row.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have made a big difference. But I kept my columns even, which I was proud about.
Yeah, so you
I
had to
don't know
go
if I
12
should.
points and 6 points for your columns. But because I was able to
And
fill
then
out
22.
2 rows, which is 44 points, and then I got 16 points for my column and 6 points for my column.
Dang, dude. You did really good.
Thanks. That was like probably one of the best games we played today for me.
No, this was no, and me too actually. Because even though I might not have scored as many points as the last one we played, I definitely like felt more confident in
More,
my choices.
yeah. But yeah, that you all is River Valley Glassworks, which we just played 3 games of. And like we played it within like an hour. And I did it including a rules teach. So
That's pretty good. Yeah.
yeah. I really like this game. Okay. I'm gonna call it a little bit early tonight because I did stream earlier in the day and I have to talk for the next 2 days, so actually next 4 days. So we're gonna call it early. we're gonna end this stream. Thank you,
You guys
Maggie,
are reasonable.
for joining. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, this was super fun. Thanks everybody for having me. Thanks for teaching me the game. And
Yeah.
thanks All Play also for making cool games and also sponsoring the stream that
Yeah.
I could be on.
Yeah. And okay, you all, we are gonna go raid into B&B Tabletop because they raid into us all the time, and usually I never get to return the favor because I stream later than them. So let me set that up really quickly. Where did they go? They're playing One Hit Heroes. Oh, I've never played that before. So we're gonna start that raid, you all. I'm gonna put my raid command in here, so if you want to copy and paste, make sure you give them some love. We're going to say incoming Bonita raid, and I will see you all on Monday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.